Week 1 of Stevi Season 5 has arrived, and it's starting off with me battling Julia's terrifying team, headlined by an overpowered Fire-Water Grass Core made up of Palafin, Terrazarud, and Moltres. There's also a Raikou to quickly Volt Switch around, an Iron Crown to threaten big Steel-type damage, a Clodsire to get up a ton of hazards, and Water Absorb my attacks, a Mega Bayonet to dish out strong attacks like Poltergeist and abuse Prankster with stuff like Thunderwave and Destiny Bond, a Kamala to rapid spin away hazards, a Terra Aerodactyl to be a powerful wall breaker, a Florges to be a special sponge, and finally a Terra Frogadier, because, you know, you need 11 Pokemon. Now, what 6 Pokemon did I bring to combat these big threats? Well, first, I brought Carl Weezing the Galarian Weezing. Weezing's able to essentially hard-check Zarude thanks to having Clear Smog, and its typing. It stops Palafin from being able to just spam Wave Crash recklessly by having that max defense and the Rocky Helmet. It has Flamethrower to hit Iron Crown on switch and potentially, and just in general it punishes any physical attacks, whether that be a Moltres U-turn, a Kamala Rapid Spin, thanks for that Rocky Helmet, and it just tanks them all perfectly. Really is a great piece for this team in this matchup. Next up, we got Nicholas Time, the Hisuian Samurott. Samurott takes advantage of the lack of reliable Dark Resists and being able to easily Spike Stack, and the item of Black Glasses helps this Dark Spam a lot, boosting Sucker Punch and Ceaseless Edge. That Sucker Punch can pick off weakened Mons, and it is able to switch into Iron Crown's attacks somewhat reliably, except only with Stab, and hopefully Focus Blast Mists. Cut to the clip. Anyways, next is Terra Captain, John the King Gambit. John's rocking Terra Fairy because, you know, that's its only Terra type, and like it is going to be almost every single week, it's a great late game cleaner. Sucker Punch threatens almost the entire team outside of Florges, who's just incredibly bad in this matchup. Clodsire can be boosted past, and Black Glasses boosted knockoff's going to do a lot to non-physically defensive Clodsire anyways. And Moltres is going to get blown up by a surprise Rock Tomb. Black Glasses also adds a boost to the knockoff, and yeah, like I just said, in general, Black Glasses on 2 Pokemon, it's a risk, but I think it's a risk that's going to be worth taking. It's a great item to abuse. Fourth, I got Tax Evasion the Golden Go to keep hazards up with good as Gold. Gold's rocking a Choice Scarf to outrun Raikou, Zarude, Palafin, and Moltres, as well as a couple of other things. Got Max Special Attack with a Modest Nature to do a ton of damage, Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, all those, the stabs, Thunderbolt to hit Moltres, and Palafin a little bit harder, and then Trick to trick something onto like Clodsire, or maybe a setup Zarude if worst case scenario Weezing somehow dies. Fifth, I got Chonk the Dragonite. Chonk has 1 simple goal, Dragon Dance and bait in the Moltres, whom we can then send to China with Rock Slide to help King Gambit and hopefully not have it eat a burn before Rock Tombing Moltres to death. Extreme Speed's also pretty good at picking off weakened Mons, whether that be a Raikou or a Terra Aerodactyl, as well as Earthquake being able to do big damage to Clodsire. And potentially, if the game goes correctly, this guy could be a game winner. I'm able to get Dragon Dance up before I get burnt or something. And finally, Kermit the Greninja rounds out the team, rocking the Protean ability to get Stab on all its moves, which it can freely spam with Life Orb while still getting that big power boost. A Poison-type Sludge Wave allows Gren to answer Florges. Dark Pulse is very spammable by those lack of reliable Dark Resists, outside of Florges, who, yeah, gets blown up by the fucking Sludge Wave. Surf does a ton of damage to Moltres, and an Ice-type Ice Beam's really good against a Water Absorb Clodsire. Overall, this is the team for Week 1. Let me know what you guys think, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the battle. Alrighty, y'all. It is time. Bro, it has been like forever since I did a Pokemon Draft League, bro. Well, like, I guess, like, recorded, you know. I don't know, I'm really excited to just kind of hop into it. Done a lot of testing with my boy, Ethan. So yeah, I'm just gonna lead off with Tax Evasion. I think that's always gonna be the call. Yep, big line comes out. This is the biggest threat to my team in general, so I immediately am just gonna want to throw off a Shadow Ball. Ooh. Oh my god, I can't calc, bro. Wait, this is either Scarfed or I can't count. It is actually probably Scarfed. Just gonna throw off an Earthquake. It's okay. Obviously not the greatest start to lose that. Okay, we have the tech. We have the Rock Slide. Get a ton of damage on that. So this thing is especially defensive as fuck. I think the play here is to Dragon Dance. Okay, Big Palafin comes out. Get some damage on that. Alright, I gotta... Alright, I gotta slow it the fuck down right now. Okay, that thing has to be banded to kill me. Gonna throw off Ceaseless Edge. I gotta slow this shit down, man, or else I'm gonna, like, be, like, completely relying on King Gambit to win this game. Alright, let's go. This is huge. Okay, so this thing can Terra into either Poison or Fairy, I believe. Actually, I can just check. Yeah, Poison Fairy. Okay, so he is going to Trailblaze, but don't really care. I'm actually just going to throw off Clear Smog. We are going to be chipping stuff down thanks to these spikes. I do get hit with the unfortunate Toxic, but I mean, really, nothing wants to come in here on this. Ceaseless, yeah, they're going to have to sack. I think Sucker is going to pick up the kill here. Let's go, Nicholas Time! The number... Nope, I'm not going to make an edging joke. I'm not going to do it. I'm holding myself back from doing it. But that is a huge kill. Dude, I'm... Black Glasses, man! Black Glasses, Nicholas Time. Out here doing work, putting up numbers. So we still have Wheezing for the monkey business. Chilies! And, so yeah, this is Scarf, which I guess makes a lot of sense for potential Battle Bond Greninja. I obviously have Protein here, so I can have the extra damage on the Ice Beam for Water Absorb Quag, but, you know, Quag is dead now, so didn't really pay off. But it still could potentially help out. Yeah, so essentially, yeah, this thing's dead to Sucker. Is this dead to Sucker? Oh wait, I am just, like, looking at the one. This is not dead to Sucker. You know, it is Boots anyways. But I get to go into Weezing here, and essentially there is never a situation where they can get off anything, any setup. Because I have, yeah, that. I think I'm gonna make an aggressive... Is it worth the aggressive double? Okay, so let's play this out. Worst case scenario happens, they get a defog off. How does that matter? How much is Sucker doing to Raikou? So it's not enough, but this, obviously, Gambit Sucker is going to be enough. So I think Strange Steam is the right play. I could double out to Gren, but I'd rather keep Greninja alive. Yeah, oh, we get a big confusion there. So this is an opportunity for it to work out really well for us. Okay, so I don't think he has Defog, so I think I can just go out into Gren. Okay, yeah, Will-O-Wisp doesn't matter whatsoever, so I'm just gonna throw off a... Actually, no, this is max special defense. I'm not, like, completely sure. Okay, Dark Pulse will not kill, so I'm just gonna throw off a Surf. Obviously, it's gonna be doing less to Zarude, but it doesn't matter. I get my kill. Alright, pick that up. Yeah, big Raikou comes out now. This is probably where Nicholas Time... The soldier is going down. Luckily, with this thing being Scarfed... Yeah, alright. Does Mega Bayonet have any fighting moves? Am I about to get, like, smoked? Actually, well... I don't think it matters, because this thing's gonna Destiny Bond. But I don't really care. So... sacrifice for the good, Kermit! Goodbye, soldier! Goodbye, soldier! Does... Carl Weezing is gonna come out now. Sacrifice for the good of all humanity. Carl Weezing comes out. Okay, Big Lion comes out. Just gonna throw off a flamethrower. We're gonna live. Just gonna be going for Pain Split in case this is Synthesis. Actually, Clear Smog is always the play. Okay, I don't know if this thing has a fighting move, but... actually, let's type this in. King Gambit. Oh, you Sword Stance. Zarude. You Sword Stance. Let's go with that. So they are Terra Poison. And if they throw off a Terra Blast, it's doing nothing there, but we're Terra Fairy. So we are living the Terra Blast. So I think I can comfortably just do this. Oh, they're Terra Fairy anyways. They get the Terra Blast off. And John the King Gambit brings it home for us, folks. We are starting off 1-0 for the season. Thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, shout out to my great competitor, Julia. They had a great team. It's really scary. Yeah, I mean, good pickup. The double black glasses pays off as I'm able to get the extra damage on the Sucker Punch and on the knockoff, as well as that Cecilus. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week.